Hi guys, just a quick tutorial from @muzabbas on Instagram to show you some quick and easy hairstyles for girls with mid to long length hair. I know a lot of mums and a lot of my mummy friends do struggle with doing hairstyles for their young girls. So I've practiced a few which do take maybe 1 or 2 attempts to perfect, which then looks pretty and keeps really the hair out of the child's face and is nice and neat for school as well. So take a look. So today we're going to do a upside down French braid. I know every time I've done my daughter's hair in this style, we do get a lot of compliments and a lot of people do ask how it's done, so I thought it's quick. The quickest way is really to show you on a video how it's done. So what you need is to brush the hair first, and if you have one of these combs that help you basically lift the hair up, because it's going to be done in 3 sections, well, you're using 3 sections effectively all the way down. So let's get started. So firstly, just from the start at the top of the head, and you just take a section from the center. So I just try and get just a small piece as close to sort of the top section of the head as possible. I'm not a hairdresser, by the way, I'm just a mum that likes to braid her daughter's hair. So we've got this section here, and then I split it in 3. So it's 1, 2, 3 pieces. And if you can do a French braid, it's basically a French braid but upside down. So what you do is you've got your 3 pieces here, and that's 3, 1, 2, and 3. Take the center one over the right, that's 1, the left one underneath the right again, and you're just plating effectively upside down is what you're doing. So that's 1 pleat, so that's 1 knot if you see, and then I take the 1 piece that's on the right, and I generally just do it without a comb, but it's easy if you do it with a comb if you're starting to practice. Get the comb and you take another section as so, lift that up and join it to that piece that you had already pleated. So you're taking that piece and then carrying the right, which is already there, over to the left again. So this side I won't use the comb, I can show you how to do it without the comb. I just, with my little finger, whichever finger you find easiest, just lift another section and add that piece to that section that you're lifting up. So that's the section I've lifted up. That's the section that's already in the plait. Just put them together and another pleat, as so. So this is, again, this is now the third section that was in that plait that was already done. Again, I'm lifting up just a little bit of hair from the right, adding that to that section, to that midsection of the plait. So now I've got effectively 3 more sections here with hair that's been added from both sides of the head. And then I'm just going to pleat. So that's the one done, and that's the other side done. So that's been added in. If you can see here, it's been added in. And then again, just taking another section from the right, adding it to that midsection that's already in the plait, holding that there, taking these 2 sections here, so I can create another pleat. And my daughter's moving her head. It's always easier if they keep their head still. So that I'm just bringing under. Now I've got this section here on the left, so each section that's on either side of the head, that's the bit that needs adding a bit more hair to. So I'm going to try and just shift my hand position a bit, because I know the way that I do the plait, I like to do it as tight as I can really, So if I try doing it this way, you might be able to see it a bit better. So these are the 3 sections again, 1, 2, and 3. So there's that piece there, and then I'm adding, because that's the piece that's facing outwards, add the hair to that and plait. And now we've got this section facing outwards to the left, add some hair, and then that's been added to that section there, and just plait. Again, it's just an upside down plait. So whereas you're plaiting over when you do a normal plait, this one you're just doing upside down. It takes a few attempts, but once you do get it, it's not that difficult. And you do require a patient child, to be honest. And you can do it as thin, as neat as you want, as you know, the sections you can have as thick as you want. It's up to you. You can see from the top, it starts off quite thin. This one, because my daughter moves slightly, it's not really central, but you'll see the plait being formed on top. And she goes to school like this some days and it comes back the way that I've done it in the morning, because it's one of those styles that does stay in place. So that's all the hair added from both sections, both sides of the head. And now, once you get to this point, so you've got all the hair added, it's just a normal plait again, but upside down, so you're just plaiting all the way down. That's that. And then what I do, I get the comb again. This is a volumizing comb, which is just the quickest one I had at hand. If you just put your head to the side, Bob. So then if you get the comb and just to tidy it up, do it like that. Just comb through all the put your head back. There you go.
So that was my hairstyle, and that was my hair, and that was in the camera, and my mum normally does my hair, and she is the best at doing some kind of hairstyle. So bye.